It's been a hot topic in Parliament and has got the go-ahead for public consultation, but what's the reality of it actually happening? We're talking about extending paid parental leave. Here's Chelsea Daniels.
The push to extend paid parental leave to 26 weeks is still on, with the bill passing its first hurdle through Parliament. The bill passed through Parliament with just one vote, totalling 61 votes in favour of the change.
This is my second attempt at it. Last time the government also opposed it, but despite their opposition to it, we basically forced them into a position of extending paid parental leave to 18 weeks. So when I started on this proposal, we had paid parental leave of 14 weeks. Next year, we go to 18 weeks paid parental leave, so that's already a victory in itself. But look, that's been a political response from the government. If they were to take a research and evidence-based approach, then they would also support the 26 weeks.
She says it's all a matter of finance, which isn't as bad as the government claims it to be.
Last time I took this to Select Committee, we got cross-party agreement that it costs, for every sort of additional 4 weeks that you bring in, it costs roughly around about $45 million. And then what we agreed is that, and just in short-term cost savings alone, that we will be saving at least $28 million. So, you know, the short-term benefits alone are just about enough to cover the cost of it, let alone the long-term savings, which is where the benefits are really to be had.
And she says there's definitely money to spare.
They are spending money on all measure of other things that are less important, like, you know, millions of dollars on a flag referendum where no one's even interested enough to turn up to the meetings. So it's not a matter of not having the funding, it's just that it's a very low priority for the government, and I think that the public are keen to see the government lift its priority when it comes to supporting families and children.
Amongst the pool of supportive organisations is the New Zealand Breastfeeding Authority, run by Executive Officer Julie Stuffkins, right here in Christchurch.
One of the organisations that is very involved in 26 for Babies Coalition is the Breastfeeding Authority, and that has a very strong base in Christchurch.
And Julie couldn't be more supportive.
There's been quite a few international studies about paid parental leave and the impact, and the most recent one was done in Australia, looking at what impact their increase to paid parental leave had, and they showed small but significant improvement in child health, infant health, and they said that there was also a bit of an alignment with increased immunisation.
And it's not only beneficial for the health of the child.
There's quite a lot of evidence to show that it does also impact for maternal mental health and maternal physical well-being. So what this is about is actually allowing women to be able to choose.
Stuffkins agrees with Moroney when she said the money argument should be the last thing on the government's mind.
I still think that when we look at the benefits, that the costs aren't going to be as high as they're being portrayed.
There will be a submissions process and consultation with the public regarding the change.
There'll be a full Select Committee process. That means that the public has the right to have their say and put submissions forward on the bill. Last time the bill drew just under 4,000 submissions, and 99.6% of whom were in favour of the bill. So it has huge public support. It's got parliamentary majority support, and it's just the government standing in the way now.
A select committee is to meet this week to make a decision on how to handle the submissions process. Moroney is anticipating the submissions to be closed sometime during November. Chelsea Daniels, CTV News.